Good evening, lesbians, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a bit of a late night upload because these just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and I wanted to make a video as fast as I could just to get my thoughts straight on these. So today we're talking about the second core refresh, or as I'm going to call it for short, Core Refresh 2. These were found by Seeing Mount, as most things usually are. I want to know what their sources are. They find everything. So this is the new core refresh for 2026, and they look interesting. The reaction from the community has been very split. I don't think I've seen two people share the same opinion on a single one of these dolls. There's no doll from this line that has been unanimously decided as being, good or the best. The opinions are just so split. I'm interested in seeing what this comment section is going to look like. So, anyway, enough yapping, let's get to the dolls. So here we have them, Core Refresh V2, or Core Refresh 2. So the lineup is the main 5 ghouls as usual. We've got Laguna, Claudine, Frankie, Draculaura, and Cleo. Right away, the one that jumped out at me most was Frankie, because they look just like the live-action movie portrayal on Nickelodeon of Frankie. This looks just like something that they would have worn in the movie. Even down to the braids in the hair on the one side, and, the sweater vest, that is movie Frankie. It's crazy how much that looks like movie Frankie. We're actually going to start with Frankie just because I had the strongest reaction to them. I kind of like this doll. I don't know, I've seen the opinions be very split. I like the translucent yellow leg, kind of neon green, neon yellow colored leg. I think that's fun. The pink belts are cute. I like the shoes. They're not too bad. They're a bit plain, but they're not too bad. It looks like Frankie has a glove on their left. The hand that's holding the cup, it looks like they're wearing a black glove or something. And it looks like there is a blue mesh underneath the sweater vest. So it looks like this doll might have some sleeves. Frankie has something on their ear. It doesn't look like an earring. Maybe it's an AirPod, actually. It looks like they might have AirPods in. Is this doll wearing AirPods? I have no idea. But I like the crimped hair. I think that's a lot of fun. Watsy is not metal here. Watsy looks like a normal dog. I mean, I know that they're some kind of weird dragon dog thing. So maybe that's what's going on with them. I don't know. But overall, this Frankie is okay. Not better than the original core refresh. That still remains one of my top 4 Frankie dolls in G3. I don't know. Top 3? Top 3. One of the best G3 Frankies in my opinion. But this doll probably, I don't know, this doll might not even crack the top 10. The makeup is so subdued and boring, but that's an issue with all of them. These dolls have very unambitious makeup, to say the least. No one's a bigger offender of the boring makeup here than Draculaura, because what happened? Her first core refresh doll had a gorgeous dark lip and dark eyeshadow. It worked. It looked great. I do like the color blocked hair though. It's nice when they remember that Draculaura is supposed to have split dyed hair in this generation. But her outfit just feels so sheen to me. I don't know. That's an issue with all of them. I feel like all of them look like they're wearing just kind of trendy, cookie-cutter sheen fashion. That's the only way I can describe it. It feels like it's supposed to be some kind of trendy shit. I don't know. Draculaura is cute, I think she's cute, but I just don't feel like this looks like a Draculaura doll. If this wasn't a core refresh line, if this was a day at the mall line, then fine, because they look like they're going to the mall, they look like they're going out shopping together or something. This looks like a ghoul's day out or something, They've already used that, but this is day out deluxe or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like core refresh. I can't see these being their main outfits ever, especially Draculaura. This just feels so far removed from what her style has been in this generation. It just doesn't feel right to me. The shoes are cute. The leg warmers are cute. It's cute. She has way too many bows, though. Why does she need that many? Good God. They should have added some to the leg warmers while they were at it. Just keep tacking them on. She should have bows in her eye makeup, dude. She should have bows in her eyes. They should just put bows everywhere on this doll while they're at it. But anyway, this doll does have some cute things about her, like the heart-shaped sunglasses. Those are fun. I like her skelet purse. But again, that feels generic. That doesn't feel like something Draculaura specifically would have. That's my issue with this line. It just feels... It doesn't feel right. This feels like Barbie Extra almost. Not a big fan of Claudine's outfit, but who's surprised? She has jelly shoes. I hate jelly shoes like that. And we were on a good streak. They weren't doing the jelly shoes, and now all of a sudden they're back to taunt me. They're making fun of me. She has a moon-shaped croissant, which is cute, I guess. And her purse is okay. That's not bad. But the outfit, I feel nothing towards. Like, I do like the base doll. Claudine at least has some fun makeup here, like the dark purple eyeshadow, purple lip. Sure, that's cute. She's got some jewelry on. I like her earrings. The bracelets are fun. The belt feels clunky. It's a clunky belt. I don't really like her jacket or her shirt. When it comes to the skirt, like, I see what they were going for, but I can feel that fur. Like, I know what that feels like, and it doesn't feel great. And also, it doesn't hold the test of time. So, I don't know. As much as I like the base doll, like, I like her hair. Why doesn't she have edges? They have not been giving Claudine edges lately. This is, like, her third doll to not have them recently. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling this Claudine. You know, but I usually don't. She's usually one of my least favorites, but... Laguna. Oh, boy. So, we know that Laguna was getting overhauled. She was getting some aspects of her design changed, most likely to make production cheaper. For example, we can see behind her skirt, kind of, that her legs no longer have the painted-on ombre. That is now gone. I believe it's being replaced with something more akin to Jennifier's legs, where she's going to have, like, a fully blue, like, calf and knee. But, like, right above the knee, they're going to paint on some little blue scales to make it look like, you know, like a pseudo ombre, but obviously it's not like a proper ombre anymore, which is good. It'll hold up better over time. But also, this doll features platinum blonde hair. That's good. I like the platinum blonde. The yellow blonde was not doing her any favors. The platinum is much better. It suits her pink skin much better. She does also have some new forehead scales by the look of it. They're much less prominent, and honestly, I liked it better when they were more prominent. I don't know, it just makes her forehead look big now. Her hair is cute. I like the color. I'm not the biggest fan of the style, but I like the color. Now here's the thing. Laguna from the waist up looks great. I like her shirt. I like her necklace. I like the earrings. I just don't like that skirt. I feel like we could still save this. We can clutch this if we give this doll the core refresh, the original core refresh pants. I think that would save her. Possibly. It might not work the best, but it would work better than whatever this skirt is supposed to be, because this skirt is ugly. If you like it, good for you. I hate it. Her purse, once again, just feels very generic. It's just a tote with a fishbone on it. Like, that's lame. I'm not vibing with it, just like Draculaura's purse. Claudine is the only one with a good purse so far. But, yeah, overall, I don't hate this Laguna. She just needs better pants. I saved Cleo for last because I genuinely cannot tell you how I feel about this doll. I like her in some aspects. Her shirt is pretty. I like the sleeves. I like the pants. I like her outfit. Everything here is working, but her face just looks wrong. Like, her head looks too big. I think that's just an issue with the stock photo, though. I think I actually like this doll. Some people have said that they want to switch the boots out for heels, but honestly, I like them. Solid gold mummy wrap boots. That feels like something Cleo would wear. And it looks like his set are her heels. And also his set is there. The purse is alright. It's like a big tote. It's cute. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it's not bad either. Her sunglasses. Those are ugly. Wow, what were they thinking with those? That's not good. That's not good at all. But yeah, overall, I do actually like this Cleo quite a bit. So it's looking like Cleo and Frankie are my favorites once again. Am I just like a Clanky stan or something? I feel like I end up liking their dolls more whenever they're in lines together. I don't know. Like, I'm vibing with Cleo, but I just feel like her makeup is kind of plain. It's the same issue with everyone else in the line. The red lip has been done for Cleo before. I want to see something new. You know what could have been fun here? Black lipstick. Cleo's never had black lipstick before. It could be fun on this doll, especially with the gold on her lip. I like when they do that gold piece. What is it called? You guys have told me what it's called like a billion times, but every time just enough time passes that like when I'm like, oh, I like that thing on her lip, I don't remember what it was called. I need to write it down. I'm gonna write it down or something. Her bangs are cute too, looks just like the original core refresh. But the eye makeup is kind of plain. I don't know. I feel like they should have played around with the screenings a bit here, because all 5 of these dolls are using, except for Draculaura. Draculaura's forward-facing. Why is she the only one that gets to be forward-facing? Like, she's the only one that gets an alternate screening. She's forward-facing. Frankie has their basic forward-facing. Claudine has their basic side glance. Her basic side glance. Laguna forward. Cleo forward. Why is Draculaura the only one that gets to have an alternate screening here? She's their favorite, but they don't know how to style her. Basically, this line is interesting. I don't dislike it, but at the same time, I'm not fully in love with it either, you know? There are good aspects here. Like, I like Frankie, like I said, I think that they're fun. They look very inspired by the movie, which I did think Frankie was pretty well done in those movies, if everything else wasn't, so that was something. Draculaura, it's like, objectively, I like the way she looks, but it's hard to like process this as being like a core release for Draculaura, because it just doesn't look like something I could see her wearing, especially in G3 where she's like supposed to be kind of witchy. I'm not getting a witchy vibe here. Claudine has been a mess on all of her core dolls, so I'm not surprised, but I do really like the hair. I think that's a really pretty hairstyle, and I'm glad that they've abandoned the original hair color that was supposed to be her main hair color, because that dusty purple was hideous. I'm glad that they're doing like brown in her hair like full time like this. I genuinely like the Laguna. I just don't like her skirt, so she just needs to lose that and get some better bottoms, I guess. And Cleo, it's just like, it's just her head. She just needs a better face. Because this doll is almost perfect. But also, it's like, I don't know, would Cleo wear this? It feels, again, like too modern. I don't know. Like, when I said that this looks like Shein fashion, I did sincerely mean it. Their pieces all look like recolored Shein pieces to be like, oh, look, now it fits the Monster High ghouls, you know? I feel like maybe I'm being too negative. I don't know. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to list things that I like. But I just don't know. Maybe I'll change my opinion over time. Sometimes with exposure to things, I end up liking them more. But currently, I really don't know. I really don't know how to feel. I think I'm going to call it there. I think I've yapped long enough about this. So I'm very interested in hearing what you guys have to say. I posted this to my community tab, like, basically the moment the dolls got leaked, just because I really wanted to see what other people had to say. And you guys have been just as split as I've been, so I want to see how everybody feels on the comments of this video. So please, please comment. Please tell me what you think. Tell me who your favorite is. I really want to know who the crowd favorite is, because right now I feel like it's either going to be Draculaura or maybe Cleo. I can't see it being any of the other 3. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I know I uploaded it pretty late, but whatever. YOLO, am I right, fellas? Fellow kids? Sorry. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!